It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day duh in Poway. Yeah, our guys definitely put the pow in Poway, don't they? So the bones are going into the entry garden. Okay. Oh my God. This is real, people. The struggle is real. If they drop that on its side and break the branches, I don't even know. Okay, it looks like they have it though. So, how much fun are we having? From Sun Valley Nursery, I purchased these fantastic mature 24 and 36 inch boxed specimen plants for our entry flank over here. So yeah, we have our aloe Bainsii. This is a true Bainsii, and in time it will become very tree-like, and that's great. We want it there, but keep in mind when you're planting, think about accessibility when you're planting, and don't plant things too close to the driveway. Okay, yeah, and then the gardeners are working. We have our Dracaena Draco, which will in time, in about a decade, grow taller and throw off arms. So I'll be underplanting with some other goodies. Here we have our Yucca rostrata, which will grow some branches, but it's a very, very slow grower, and it's the most low profile of our top 5 statement plants that we have in this garden space, so thus its spot closest to the drive. We also have to take into consideration how these plants look from the entry, from driving in, from driving out. Those are all considerations when you're staging your plants. Look at this aloe Goliath. Already thrown off 2 beautifully symmetrical heads. I know this plant can be a little challenging sometimes because it can get a little flopsy-mopsy, but this one is gorgeous. It branched low and fast, so it has really, really good balance. Take a look at this. Now, this plant was it in a 24 or a 36? 24, and look at the root system on this plant. No, it didn't just get up planted, guys. It's been in this box for a hot minute. So with succulents, we can distress some of these roots if we want to, without affecting the plant negatively in any way. By distressing or removing some of the roots to make the root ball shorter so we don't have to dig as deep, we may be inhibiting the upward growth a little bit, but that's okay. We're in no hurry. No. I would simply be getting in the way. So, moving on. It's super exciting. Do you want to stay over here and watch it? Okay. So, the plant is starting to fall apart a little bit, which is or the dirt, which is totally fine. Yeah. So, we're not terribly concerned about that. You want to come over here, Han, and see the hole? This plant weighs at least 200 pounds. But the beauty of it is, you know, you guys are doing awesome. Look at how they're just spinning that in.
Get your leg out.
Get your leg out unless you want it planted permanently. Oh my gosh, so awesome.
Now we just have to straighten it out.
Yeah, now they have to straighten it out and we'll be good to go. Remember, if your succulent stands up, guys, you've done your job. Okay, so over here on this side, here's a design challenge. Note that we have the numbers to the property, and I don't want to do anything that's going to go high profile and cover those up. Also, I don't want to cover this beautiful dry stack. So I'm going to do another barrel colony in this lower level down here. We've got to start on our barrels. I have 12 more coming. And I also have some little ones up top side. So Greg is doing the sexy job of repairing a broken irrigation pipe When our guy came yesterday from KRC to help us stage the rock, they have to take their bucket and dig out holes. You know, we can't just set these rocks right on top of the soil for fear that they'll roll off. So when digging out for the boulder placement, he dug out an irrigation pipe. So Greg is Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It.
And it is all under control. And we will be good to go. Hold on, let me get closer. Okay, now say it.
Say it into your mic.
Yeah.
Say it into your mic. As you saw, the pipe broke, twisted, so we had to find the breaks, cut everything, put in a new pipe, connect back into the irrigation down here. So
Not complicated at all.
easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. High five. Yay. So once Greg has completed his work here, we'll be able to start staging plants. The plants that I've selected for this gorgeous natural slope are plants that I selected specifically for this gorgeous natural slope. So let's go take a look at them and I'll tell you why. All right. I've got some San Pedro cactus too that haven't come down yet. But what I've got here are agave Mediopicta albas. I've got agave blue glow. I've got aloe ferox and Dazzlerian longissimum. So some of these longissimums will go into our specimen bed on the right hand side, and a few I may stage up in the slope along with a few other select things. Then top dressing is going to be light. You know from yesterday their home is very dark. The color is very, very dark. And the closer we get to the home, you know, the more I don't want to compete with that. Remember, this is just phase one of a multi-phase project. So we're going to go with maybe a desert gold, 3/4 inch. Then I can take a Southwest brown. I don't want to do any burgundy here. It would just, oh God, there's way too many oranges and red tones in this property for burgundy. But a Southwest brown would be a great rock to splash, to really pull out the color of the plants and to make things pop. Then I'll also be putting in, you know, lots of rubble. So this is, oh my God, okay, UPS. This is going to be a entry that will reflect just how special this home is. Okay, here we are at the end of day 2 in Poway. We have got all the planting done in this specimen bed. We are going to edge. This is association. Ugh, here, stupid strip. Look at this. Just look, Han. Look at the lawn. Isn't that gross? I mean, come on. If you're gonna have grass, at least make it like green. Anywho, so I'm gonna do my edge, my rubble edging here to delineate the space, and we are going to do a desert, like a desert gold 3/4 inch top dressing with Southwest brown splashed through. We're going to be pulling in some more 1-footers to kind of flesh out the space a bit, but the planting, unless I change my mind, is done. So we have, you know, our barrel Cactus Arachino, Cactus Gersonii, a gorgeous Aloe Goliath. We've staged some Dazzlerian longissimums, 1, 2, 3. Our little Portulacaria afras, which I love for texture as a ground cover, low growing. We've got little Aloe Apache right here for texture. Remember, I wanted this side of the yard to be really drought tolerant and tough. So we have our San Pedro cactus, our Aloe Hercules, Agave Mediopicta alba, our beautiful Yucca rostrata, Colin, the
Echinopsis terschekii.
this bad boy right here, Echinopsis terschekii. Echinopsis terschekii, which is kind of like a Pringlei or a saguaro. It'll grow taller and grow arms. So that's majestic. And then our little, you know, what we think are little what do we think these probably are? Like Tricholobivias, the little flowering cactus. They just look fake. Those flowers look plastic. They're so cute. But we thought that would be a nice little something right there in the front of the install. Then, you know, more Longissimum, a trio of Echinocactus grusonii, our beautiful Dracaena Draco, which in time will grow taller and branch and become something of a tree, as pretty much will all of this. I also added a beautiful Aloe Ferox hybrid. We'll find out next year what color flower it's going to throw off. More of the San Pedro cactus, another Longissimum in the back there, more Portulacaria, an actual Aloe Bainesii, beautiful specimen plant, and another Echinocactus. So we are gold here. Over here, Greg successfully fixed the broken irrigation pipe. So that's been handled. Took him all day, but it's done. And in this lower section here, as you know, we're going to be doing a barrel colony to rival the one we did in Chula Vista because it's a bigger space. So I've got more big barrels coming tomorrow, and then I've got some smaller ones to intermingle. We'll be doing some smaller boulder. Then up here, after we get all leveled and smooth, we'll start adding our foundation plants. We're going to do the lower profile things, the agaves. You know, yeah, we talked about it, the agaves and so on. So yeah, then we'll probably be throwing in some more 1-footers and top dressing, but this is what we've got to show for today. We are extremely thrilled. The client is over the moon, just literally jaw dropped open when she pulled in today and saw these incredible plants. So big fun. Thanks for joining and watching, and thanks for all of your comments too. Appreciate all those kind comments and support for the project. Your support through subscribing. We're getting super close to 100,000. Thanks for liking, commenting, and sharing this video. This has been Laura Eubanks for Team DFS. And your succulent tip of the day and day 2 in Poway. Bye guys.